Good morning, students. In today's class, Chapter 4, Business Services, we'll understand the banking service. Bank is an institution in which money is accepted in the form of deposits, and it is accepted for the purpose of lending money to the people in the form of loans. Bank is an institution and banking is a service. Banking is a performance that is done by the bank. We have to understand how many types of accounts are offered by a bank. So there are 5 types of accounts which we have to understand. First one is saving deposit. Saving deposit account is offered to the household for their small savings, and they can be invited for depositing their money anytime in the bank. Generally, bank offers them a interest rate on their savings. It may not be any fixed amount is deposited. Whatsoever their saving is, whether nominal or whether a huge amount, they can save that, they can deposit that anytime by visiting the bank. And encouragement is interest rate. Generally, it is offered at a 4% nowadays. It can be changed by the banks as per the instructions of RBI. Second account is current deposit account. Current deposit account is generally offered, it is most suitable actually for the business organizations, the people, those who are running their companies, business. They can withdraw, they can deposit a number of times, they can make transactions with the help of their bank number of times in a day. No interest is paid. This is the special feature of this account. Bank is rather charge the amount from the current account holders. They are called service charges. And this type of account is used by the businessman for withdrawing it, but that withdrawal is allowed only by the check. Check is an instrument. You must have seen in the your family also that you are holding a check book which is issued by your banks where you are having your accounts. Third one is recurring deposit account. Reoccur is the heading. Re means again and again. Occur is you are again and again repeating the same saving. So it's the same fixed amount like 100 rupees, 1000 rupees is deposited after a fixed interval for a fixed period of time also, maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. That is offered by a bank. And RD account is generally for encouraging the children for their small savings on a regular basis. And this account is offering a little bit higher rate of interest than the saving account. If I say that 4% was in saving account, then recurring deposit generally offers 6%, 5, 8% to the savings or in this particular account. Fourth one is fixed deposit account. Fixed deposit account is a very different account in which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years amount can be fixed. One lump sum amount can be deposited in this particular account, and very high rate is offered as compared to the saving account, because in this your money is of a larger period, longer period and larger amount. This is the specific feature of this particular account. And after that duration gets over, fixed period gets over, the payment can be withdrawn by the holder, whosoever is done fixed deposits in that particular account. Last one is multiple option deposit account, which is a latest introduction by the banks, which means one account and multiple work. This account can be a combination of saving account and fixed deposits. If you have fixed saving account, you are submitting, depositing your money in a different intervals for a fixed period, for uncertain period, and the limit which you have mentioned in your account, suppose 2 lakhs, After 2 lakhs is deposited in your saving account by depositing different amount at different period, that amount will be transferred to fixed deposit automatically. It means you will save, and when it reaches to a limit, it will transfer to fixed account. You are saving 2 lakh rupees in 6 months by depositing a different amounts in your account, and when it leads to 2 lakh, then it will transfer to fixed deposit. And this account is giving you privilege also. If you would like to withdraw from your account, you can withdraw by issuing a check up to the amount which has been transferred to your fixed deposits. So it can withdraw the amount from your fixed deposits for making your payments. This is a multiple option deposit account which provides you interest rates of two categories, one for saving, one for fixed deposit. When saving account works up till that limit, interest is paid up to saving rate, and when it leads or transferred to the fixed deposits, you will be getting the interest as per the fixed deposits. Thank you so much, children. Good morning, students. This audio is for chapter 4, banking services. There are three services which are there in our course. Bank draft. Bank draft is an instrument which is used for transfer of funds. It can be named as a pay order also, because anybody can issue a bank draft to make any payment. This can be used for depositing the fees in any university, any college, any institution, or it can be made to the payment to any party from one party. This is a type of demand draft which is given to the other bank, and that demand draft is prepared by your own bank where you are holding your own account, and you can send it to any other person, and will be deposited by that person as in own account branch, and can withdraw the amount there at his own respective branch. Second one is bank overdraft. Overdraw is a amount which is not in your limit, and above that limit you are withdrawing from the bank. Bank allows you to take a loan or a credit more than your limit prescribed, or that can be withdrawn by you by making payment of extra charges to the bank. This can be this facility is a temporary facility and can be used by the current account holders generally. Third one is cash credit. It is a short term cash loan to a company which can be used by the companies by using their credit cards, and the bank provides this type of funding, but only after the required security is given to secure the loan. And for that, mortgage is the particular condition which is used by the banks from the companies, those who are interested to avail this service. In addition to the services, e-banking is also a one important type of banking system nowadays, most popular in e-commerce industry, because e is the electronic system, or we can connect it with the internet. Internet banking means any user with a PC and a browser can get connected to the bank's websites to perform any of virtual banking functions and avail any of the bank service. Virtuality is very common nowadays during lockdown. People are not personally, physically going to the banks, but bank is there in their mobiles, in their laptops, in their computers. So the banking services provided with the help of internet is called e-banking. E-banking services are generally offered by the banks in the form of ATM, POS, electronic data interchange, credit cards, electronic digital cash, electronic fund transfers, and In your course, there are six type of digital payments which are to be understood by you. First one is electronic fund transfer. This can be done in two ways. We can do NEFT and we can do RTGS. NEFT is National Electronic Fund Transfer. It means within our India, within our country, from one bank to other bank, we can transfer the funds with electronic system. RTGS is a system introduced by the banks that means real time gross settlement. RTGS is fastest money transfer. This is a bank facility for making transfer from one bank to other bank. Amount can be minimum is 2 lakh. It means you are need not to issue the checks to the people with which they can withdraw this amount from your account later. You can transfer the fund, you can transfer the money within a day in the lot. Lot means in a gross system where 5 or 7 applications come for RTGS. The bank from its portal transfer the funds to the people in a lot. Lot means combined gross on real time. Real time is the time slots issued by the bank for transfer of this fund. For this bank charges amount, a little bit charges are there and accordingly they charge, but for NEFT there is no payment taken from the bank. This can be a transfer from one branch to other also, or from one bank to other bank also. Second facility, second digital payment is credit or debit cards. It's also named as a plastic money, in which chip works. Chip is inserted in the machine and debit card can be swapped, credit card can be swapped with OTP, with PIN number. PIN number is personal identification number which is issued for the safety and security, can be used by the customer and the money can be paid to the respective portal, respective company, respective shopkeeper to whom what the person wants to make payment. Third one is a digital cash. Digital cash is a cyber money which is not in a paper. Currency use हो रही है but paper पर नहीं. So it refers to a system, e-money, electronic cash, electronic currency, digital money in which a person can securely pay for goods or services electronically, and bank mediates in between, or OTP is sent to them, and according to the transactions security is checked and payment is made. Fourth one is Aadhaar enabled payment system, that is AEPS, where each and every bank is asking for KYC and Aadhaar card number. With that registered number only the payments can be made. Fifth one is mobile wallets, that is most commonly used nowadays. Paytm is on the top, Mobic, Vic, or so many others. Airtel Money is also there, which can be paid in a wallet from one mobile phone to other mobile phone. Sixth one is point of sales terminal. These are the devices that read banking cards. Accordingly, one system, it's in your books, there is one digital payment machines are issued to the people and there they can use it and transfers can be made. So these virtual transactions with the help of internet can be made in many ways, or so many are also going to be introduced day by day. Improvements are coming up and I hope the content is made clear to each one of you. Thank you so much.